Okay, now let's get started on what we have learned yesterday. Yesterday we have seen some of the predefined functional interfaces, right? So can someone tell me what are the predefined functional interfaces are present? What are the predefined functional interfaces are present?
Yeah, so we have predicate, supplier, consumer, function.
Yeah. So there are four predicate, supplier, consumer, function, right?
Yeah,
What is predicate?
it returns boolean and takes argument.
Yeah. It takes one argument and returns Boolean.
Boolean.
What is consumer?
It takes one argument and doesn't return anything.
Yeah. So it takes one argument and doesn't return anything, but you can write, see, in all this one, you can
Logic.
write your own logic, but we are more concentrate on about what does it take, what does it return. But for all this, you can write a logic, right? What does the supplier do?
It doesn't take anything and returns one object.
Yeah. What is a function?
It takes one object and returns one object.
Yeah. So what's the difference between predicate and int predicate?
Predicate will take in type of in predicate will take in type of data primitive data type, but whereas predicate will have generic.
What is a supplier and int supplier?
If someone else want to answer, you can answer.
Yeah, yeah. Anyone, this is open for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is the difference between supplier and int supplier?
Supplier returns an argument, so in supplier will return integer data type.
Yeah, primitive int.
Primitive, yeah.
Yeah. So because supplier doesn't take anything, so it all depends on return type. So what's the difference between consumer and by consumer?
Consumer takes an argument, while by consumer will take two arguments, like two.
Yeah, it depends on the number of parameters.
Yes.
Is the by supplier possible?
No, it's not possible.
Yeah, because supplier doesn't take any argument, right? Yeah. So this is what we have discussed. And what is a new package that have been introduced in Java 8 for functional interfaces?
Function package.
Where it is present?
Util package, right?
Yeah, java.util.
Util package.
So it's a java.util. Inside java.util, there is a package called function. So all the functional interfaces have been provided here. And we also have seen how to write a Lambda expression for all of this. And in our project, do we need to create any more new interfaces if you want to write a Lambda?
No.
Not required, right? So you can just make use of the predefined functional interfaces and you can write, right? So any questions so far? Anything do you want me to repeat or you did not understand well? Any questions before getting into your next topic? Okay. So I take that silence as no questions and let's move forward. So in the tomorrow workshop, so this is the one tomorrow's free workshop. So the next thing that we have in the syllabus is method reference. So you can understand the method reference in the tomorrow workshop. I am going to explain the method reference in the tomorrow workshop. If I explain today, again, it's a repetitive session. So please join the tomorrow workshop and then we can learn what is a method reference. Those who did not get a, what you call this poster, you can take a screenshot from my machine now. This is a Zoom link and this is a passcode you can join. And this will be available in the Ashok IT tech.com website as well. Okay. Now let's get started with a stream. Now, what is a stream? Now, these streams are very important from Java 8 onwards. So in the Java 8, There is another thing that has been introduced newly is stream. What is a stream? Stream is an interface. So stream. So there is another package that has been introduced from Java, java.util.stream. And whenever you say that array list is in which class, don't say that's the util, just mention the complete name, java.util. It's a package name. Okay. And where is the object class? Don't say that lang package, it's a java.lang. So because that's a, if I say Ashok, now I'm creating a package name as com.ashok IT. If I say only Ashok IT, does it make sense? No, we are missing com, right? So just mention the java.lang, java.util, etc. So from Java 8 onward, there is a new package has been introduced, another one, which we already know is java.util.function. The other one is java.util.stream. Let's see that. Yeah. Look at here, see java.util.stream. So this is a new package has been introduced. Inside this package, there are so many classes or interfaces, right? So now, what is a stream? Stream, the answer that you can give is stream is an interface. It is used to perform operations on collection object. Operations on collection or array. Okay. So if anybody is asking what is a stream, the answer that you can give is stream is a new package that has been introduced from Java 8 and the package name is java.util.stream. Inside this stream, inside this package, there is an interface called stream. So stream is an interface which has many abstract methods. And what is the advantage of this interface? It is used to perform operations on array or collections. So what are those operations and all we are going to see. You can see, look at here. Stream is an interface. Is it a functional interface? How do I know whether it's a functional interface or not?
No, it's not because there's no annotation.
Yeah, if there is an annotation on top of this called @function interface, that becomes a function interface which can have only one abstract method. But since there is no annotation, it's a normal interface. Can I say it will have more than one abstract method?
Yeah.
So you can see one is a filter method, map method, map to int method, and map to long, right? So there are so many methods. Now let us see now. Now let me take one example and then ask you guys. Let's create a new package. com.ashokit.stream. Stream. So we are going to write multiple classes with stream examples to learn all the methods. So I just named it as stream examples 1. Now inside this stream, let me create a employee. I am taking employee in place of employee. You can put any of the class that is present in your project. Int emp id, string emp name, double emp salary. So why am I taking only employee? Because this is a so very frequent used class throughout the industry. I'm just generating the setters and getters. And let me create a constructor as well. Generate constructors using fields. Select this one, click on all these fields, click on generate. Okay. I just created an employee class and then I just created stream examples 1 class. Any questions, anyone so far? Okay. Now let me I'm creating a list of employees. So emp list equal to new array list. So what does this EMP list will accept? Will it accept string object or integer object, or what kind of an object this EMP list will accept?
Combination of all, so employee object.
Yeah. So EMP list will take only the employee objects. Now, if I add a string object, what will happen? Can I add it like this? Or can I create? So anything that is enclosed with a double quotation is called string. Why am I getting a compilation error? Why am I getting a compilation error?
Because it is expecting employee object.
Yes, it is taking it as per the generics. That means what does this generics? Anything that is written between greater than less than symbol is called generics. This generics is telling you that this list is going to accept employee objects only. But here, what did I pass? String. So it cannot, right? It is like keeping veg food for a non-vegetarian, right? So let's now how can I create an employee object using a new keyword, right? Can I do new employee, and can I pass employee ID is 123, employee name is Karthik, and some salary. Let us take. Okay. Now let us. Can you guys give me your names so that I will write here? 120 121 122. Any person name? Okay. And any other name? Quickly.
Chandu.
Yeah. Okay. One more, please.
Bashik.
Raj. Okay. 15,000. Now, if I'm asking you a question, write a program to print all the employee names whose name starts with K. Let me write one more employee. Okay. Okay. Can I say now here I have multiple employees?
Yes.
Yeah. Now my intention is this is a question. Say if I'm asking you write a program to print all the employee names whose name starts with K. What do you do without Java 8? Like just tell me the program answer without Java 8.
So we have to use the cursors like iterator or list iterator. We have to get the data.
I can
And
also write simple for loop as well, right?
yeah.
One way is iterator, another way is for loop. Both are same, right? Can I say this is how you do employee list dot size, okay?
Yeah.
And then sys out. So here you will write a condition if. So now instead of writing a condition, what I will do, let me create one method. Static string or boolean validate emp name, and it is taking employee object. Okay. Now here I'm creating one method to check whether the employee name is K, starts with K or not. So in this method, what I'm doing is this is one method I have written, user defined method, and it is taking a employee object. In this one, what I'm doing, e dot get employee name
Get employee
dot
name.
starts with
Starts with
capital K. Then I will return true. Okay. Else return false. Correct. Now, can I call this method inside the for loop for each employee? And then
yeah.
pass emp list dot get of I. Yeah. And if it is returning true, so what it is returning? If it's the name starts with K, it returns true. If it is true, that means I will write this method in the if condition. If returns true, then what I should do? Sys out employee name is plus emp list dot get of I dot get emp name. Can I say this is the coding that you do without Java 8?
Yes.
Does everyone agree with me?
Yeah.
Okay. So what you might say, sir, why do you write a separate method? You can write this entire logic here itself. That is also one way. But if this logic is getting repeated, what is the best way? Create a method and call the method, right? Reusability, right? So now here what you're doing. What does this validate EMP method name looks like? If you look at a method signature,
Condition checking it is.
Predicate, kind of taking one input and returning as a Boolean value.
what is that interface we have in functional
Predicate.
interfaces?
Predicate.
Predicate. Okay. So it looks like a predicate. Just keep that thing aside. Now that means can I so now what is a stream? Stream is a interface, correct? Interface will have what? Many abstract methods. Now I should what what is my intention? If I want to implement this kind of a functionality, I should call a method which takes a predicate as an argument. Am I right? I repeat my question. So here, validate employee name, you are writing one method. This method is taking one object and returning Boolean. So can I say this method is nothing but a predicate interface?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
yes.
means abstract method present in a predicate. So that means it is similar to a predicate. Now instead of writing with the Java 7, if I am using Java 8, so I need to go for a stream interface. So now in the stream interface, my intention is to check, is there a method which takes a predicate? I can call that method, correct? See, it's an interface. I will create a class, there will be some class creating, which is implementing the stream interface and might have overridden all the abstract methods. And then I need to find out a method which takes the predicate as an argument. Agree? Yes, no? Or shall I repeat?
Yeah, yes.
So now here, this is similar to a predicate. Now, what is my intention is, if you go to the stream interface, it has a method called filter. What does the filter method is taking? Predicate interface. Now, can I make use of, instead of writing a separate method, can I make use of this filter method? And because it is taking a predicate, because this whatever the logic separate user defined method is written, this is similar to your predicate. So I can make use of this. But before using, a stream is an interface. Can you create a object to a interface?
No.
Now, then how can I get an object?
Lambda.
Stream is not a functional interface, right? See, can I write a lambda expression for a stream interface?
For predicate, we have to mention.
For predicate, you will write, but how do you call this? See, this, okay. What is this method? Is it an instance method or, see, for predicate, you can write, I agree. But how do you call this method? Is it a static method present in an interface? If it is a static method, then stream.filter you will be calling. But it is not a static method, it's an instance method and that too abstract. How do you call this method?
Based on object reference of list.
What is the object? That means, can I say first you need, in order to call this method, you need to create a stream object? Yes or no?
Yeah,
So
yes.
stream is an interface. So in order to access this method, how do you access a abstract method present in an interface? That is a question.
We need to
now,
create a
yes, you need to
object
create
for
a
the
class.
interface
Yeah,
or
you need,
implemented class.
yeah. So generally speaking, you need to create a class, implement this interface, override all the abstract methods, and then create a object of the child class, and then you can access it, right? Now, let us look at. Okay. So now array list is implementing list. Now somewhere it is, so now let me go to the array list class, or let me, what I will do is, so what I'm doing is using a child object, I'm trying to call employee list dot string. Now look at here. Collection is an interface, correct? Let's go to a collection. Collection is an interface. In this collection interface, do you have a method called stream?
Yes.
It's a default method. What is the way to access a default method? Interface name dot super dot
A method.
default method name, or
Yeah.
you can create a child object and access it, correct?
Okay.
Yeah. Now here, let's go to our example. Can I say array list is a child class of my collection?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because array list is implementing list interface, list is extending collection. So that means now so in order to create a stream, see, in order to create a stream object, collection interface has provided one method called stream. Now your intention is to call this method. Now, how do you call this method? So you can call this method by child object. Now, what it is returning? What is the return type of the stream method? Stream reference, correct? Is it giving you the interface reference? Now that means by calling this one, can I say that you are getting a reference of your stream interface? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yeah. So the way to now, in order to, so now our intention is to call the methods present in a stream interface. See, in the stream interface, filter method is there. I want to call this method instead of writing without Java 7 way. So I want to call the filter method in the present in a stream interface. But can I call it directly? No, I need to create a stream object. How can you create a stream object? There are 3 ways to create a stream object. Stream object can be created in 3 ways. Okay, the first way. Now here, what is your input? Is it a array or is it a list object? What is your input here?
List.
List. That means it's a collection object, correct?
Yeah.
Whenever you have an input as a collection object, how can you create a stream object? Collection object name dot calling a stream method.
Stream
Correct?
method.
Yeah. Now here, what is the collection object name? Employee list. Employee list dot stream. Now, once you create an employee list dot stream, you can see here. See, stream is a method. What it is returning? Stream. It's a reference. But inside that reference, what do you have?
Employee.
So why it is employee? Why not something else?
Is
Because
it
yeah, it is so it is returning a stream of employees. But how does it know? How does the Java know that it should be employee only? Why not something else? How does it know? Because you are calling a stream method on what?
employee list?
Employee list. What does the employee list will allow?
Employee.
Employee. So that means the stream method will return a stream reference, and that reference will have access of employee only. Correct? Does everyone agree now? How to create a stream object?
Yes.
Now, first of all, question, why are we creating a stream object? Now, I told you how to create a stream object, but why?
So that we can use
filter.
to call.
We can use filter method.
Yes. So that means you can not only filter method, there are many methods present in a stream interface. How do you use that? You need an object. How do you create an object? If your input, if instead of array list, can I also have an employee array? Can I also have an employee array? Like this employee array, emp array equal to new employee array. Can I also create like this employee array? Yes or no? I can create. So this is a different topic. When your input is array, how can I get the stream object? By using arrays.stream of method. That's a different topic which we are going to discuss later. That is the second way. But if your input is collection object, when I say collection, it can be a list, it can be a vector, it can be a copy and write array list, it can be hash set, not the hash set or queue, linked list, anything. Because all these are directly or indirectly implementing from collection interface. So if your input data is present in a collection object, then the way to create a stream object is using employee list.stream. Does everyone understand here still? Any questions? This is very important, guys. Why are we writing this dot stream method, or why are we calling this dot stream method? If no question, then I'll move forward. Okay. Now, once you created a stream, now what is my now So now you might be asking, sir, what is the meaning of the string? So you need to understand that stream is nothing but, say, writing the collection object dot stream method is nothing but writing a for loop. Don't tell in the interview that it's a for loop, but for your understanding purpose. So here, in order to validate here what you are written, for I equal to 0, I less than employee list dot size I plus plus. Writing the for loop, I mean, when I say this line of code is same as writing the employee list dot stream. That means you started a iteration. Okay. Now, on top of this, what you need to do now? Now, once when inside a for loop, what are you doing? You are calling one method. What does the method is doing? It is taking one object and returning Boolean. Now, that means this functionality of this method is a predicate. Now, inside a stream interface, you need to find out a method which takes a predicate argument. Now, what is the method name? Filter, correct? Now, let's call the filter method. Now, let's filter. But what does the filter is taking? Predicate, correct? What is the filter is taking?
Yes.
Predicate. For this predicate, can I write a lambda expression?
Yes.
Now, can I write separately or within the brackets I can write?
Within the bracket.
So for time being, I'm writing because it's new. So predicate. What is the predicate generic should I mention here? Employee, because your predicate takes whatever you are passing, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So employee. Okay. Now P. Now here, what does the predicate will do? So I don't need to write abstract method and all, right? So in order to write a lambda expression, arguments, arrow mark, open bracket and close bracket. This is your lambda, correct?
Yes.
Now, once you write a lambda, so since it is a predicate, it takes one object. Let us take that R. If I keep R, what does it mean? R is what kind of an object? It's an employee. It looks at the generics, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, after that, what is the logic you are writing here? Can I copy the same logic here? Copy this and paste it here. Yeah. So can I say you have written your lambda expression now? Let's replace R with a. Okay. You have written a lambda expression. Now, what does the filter method is taking? Lambda expression. Can I pass this lambda expression here?
Yes.
This is one way. Or what is the other way? Directly, I can write this lambda expression here itself, correct? Let me copy this. Let me copy this. And can I do like this? This is also correct? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, can I simplify this lambda expression?
Yes.
Now, see, look at here. If the name is matching, you are writing true. If not, false. Now, instead of writing like this, can I also write like this? R dot, let us take. See, R dot get employee name dot starts with capital K. For example, if the employee name starts with capital K, what this it will return? See, it's a
True.
single line statement. I don't need to write a open bracket, close bracket. So if the employee name starts with K, it will return true. If
True.
not, it
False.
returns false. So can I replace this with this much big statement with one liner? Yeah. So that means whether I write like this, see, I'm writing a lambda expression. This is also correct. This is also correct. And now if I write like this, if I write the lambda expression like this, can I say this is also correct? Yeah. But generally, which one do you go by? This one. It's a single line of code, right? Now here, what did I say just now? Employee list dot stream means. Employee list dot stream means what it is? It is equivalent to for loop. Don't say that in the interview. Okay, I repeat continuously. This is for your understanding purpose. Now, when you are writing a for loop, when I equal to 0, what is the employee you get? Karthik. So can I say for the Karthik, this filter condition will be evaluated?
Yeah.
Karthik name starts with capital K. Is it true?
Yes.
So once it is true, what are you doing?
We are printing it.
Okay, instead of printing like this, can I write one more method? Static print employee employee. Okay, you can write directly print. You are writing in that print employee, printing the employee. but I am writing one method to make you understand. So sysout e dot get employee name. For example, if this is a method, so what this method? It's a method which takes an argument. Now, instead of printing directly, can I call that method? It's a reusability.
Yes.
If I am calling this print employee method and passing employee object. So what does this print employee method is doing, guys? Taking one object, does not return anything, and but doing your work. So what do you think? How does it look like?
Consumer.
Yeah, consumer. So now, so once your condition is matched, you are printing. In order to printing, you are now in my lambda expression. So filter. What is the first employee name? Karthik. Karthik starts with K. So it is matching. Then what should I do? I should try for looking. I should inside a stream interface. I should look for a method which takes a consumer argument. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Now let's go and look at here. So in this one, let's see here. You tell me which one is similar to. Do you think this one? There is a method called for each which takes a consumer. Can I call this method now?
Yeah.
No. Now that means, see, you have done this one. After this, what is your output? This filter method is returning true. Whenever it is returning true, you are calling a for each method, correct? See, for each method, see this, see, after what is the output of this filter method? It is returning a stream object only, correct? See, look at here. If you look at the filter method, what is the filter method is returning? Stream object only. On top of the stream, that means your object is not changed. It is still you are having a stream reference only. So I'm calling a for each method. What does the for each method is taking? Consumer. So now let me write consumer. Consumer. What is the generics I should mention? Employee, correct? Employee. C equal to consumer takes argument but does not return anything, correct?
Yeah.
Now what here if I say P1, what is the meaning of P1?
Employee.
Employee. And what am I doing inside it? P1 dot. If for example, you might be thinking, sir, why it is P1? How do I know? If you say you are getting a get employee name, right? Where is the get employee name method? In the employee object. If P1 is employee object, then only you will get this suggestions, right?
Yeah.
Now, can I put this consumer here? Let's put C1. Can I put like this? Yes. Or instead of writing separate, can I copy this? See, this is a one-line code. Can I get rid of this open bracket, close bracket?
Yeah.
Now, can I copy this consumer directly in this position?
Yes.
In place of C1? Yes. So this is a, now do you think in single line of code I have completed, right?
Yeah.
So this is the beauty of streams. So earlier you are writing multiple lines, but understanding is little difficult. Don't worry. I mean, we are going to write maybe close to 100 or 150 stream examples, including all the methods. You will be, if you practice every day, you will become master in this. At least hope you understand. Now, why are we calling the stream method? Why are we calling the filter method? Why are we calling the for each method, etc.?
Yes.
Yes.
Any questions?
Yeah, yes, sir. I have one question.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of going with predicate filter, can we go with like a map function also?
Yeah, you can go, but what is your here? What is the question I have given? Write a program to print all the employee names whose name starts with K. So generally, can I say when you look at a predicate, what does the predicate will do? Can I say it is doing the filtering only, correct?
Yeah.
Predicate takes one argument and returns Boolean. That means when do you go for a predicate? That means if you do any filter, correct, you have 100 records, but you have one condition to satisfy. If the condition is satisfied, you do it something else. If the condition is not satisfied, don't go further, correct? I agree.
Yeah. Yes.
So now, if for this question, which is a suitable method?
Predicate
Filter
statement.
method. Yeah, I mean filter method. I mean you are searching for a method which takes a predicate argument. What is that method name? Filter method name. Correct. Now,
Yeah.
now instead, now I don't want. See, now what is your uh, instead this? Now after this, I will also say now write a program to print all the salaries of employees. Print all the employee salaries. Okay. Now what? Now if you look at the second question, what is my input? My input is employee list. What does the employee list is containing?
Employee name and salary.
Yeah, that means it is containing a employee object, not the directly double parameter. Now what I'm asking, write a program to print all the employee salaries. So now here what you need to do? You need to convert the employee object into a, see your input. See, if I look at employee list dot stream, okay. Now what it will give you? A stream object. On top of this, or if you look at here, if you are writing this for loop, after you getting what you need to do, you will create a method, correct? Let's create a method. Print emp salary. So emp salary should take employee object and return
Salary.
double.
Double. Yeah.
Okay. Now can I say return e dot get salary, right? Done.
No, you have written another method.
Sorry. Yeah, my mistake. Yeah, the one who asked a question. So print employee salary, it is taking, let me write, return. Okay. Now, can I say this method you will be calling in the for loop? The one who asked a question. Yes, no?
It is taking long code we have to write.
Yeah, but see, now we are learning. Is anyone going to kill us if I write more code?
No.
What is your objective of joining these classes? First to understand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now let's understand. I'll make it shortcut later.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it is not an exam, right? It is not an interview. You're learning.
Yeah.
When you are learning, you are writing 10,000 lines of code also, no one is going. You can say that it's my wish, I will write. Right?
Yeah.
It's a democratic country. You can, I'm just kidding. Okay. So now let's understand now. If you do the same example, write a program to print all the employee salaries. If I want to do like this, so I'm doing like this without Java 8. Write a for loop and call a method which takes employee object, and what this method is returning? Double. So can I say you will take this double object, double sal, and can I say after that you will print it? So this is the one program written by this. Assume that very basic programmer will write a program like this. But is it a wrong program?
No.
No. Now let us look at here. Now, if you want to convert this into a filter, sorry, stream programming, you are writing a for loop. How can I write a for loop? Employee list dot stream. So this will give you a stream object. Once you create a stream object, what you're calling internally? You're calling a method. What does this method is doing? You tell me.
It's double.
It's
function,
taking one object
Yeah,
and returning some other object. That means what is the functional interface? Function. Now, but whenever you say employee list dot stream, what you are getting reference? Stream reference. That means now I need to go to the stream interface and find out a method which takes a function as an argument. Am I right?
Yeah.
Now let's see. Now, do you have one method now? There is a method called map, which takes a function as an argument, right? Now, can I use this method now? That means depending on the use case, you need to go for. When do you go for filter method? When you want to filter. take out based on some condition. When you will go for map, now here if I use map dot map, what does the function will do? F, and what does it is returning? F dot get employee salary. Can I say this is my lambda expression for function? Simply. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now what is the output of this map method now? Map method also will return a stream object only. But what is the return inside generics? You tell me. So here map method is taking one object. What is this F? How do you know? You need to go to the generics. See, what is the employee list is generics? Employee. So that means this F is nothing but employee object. But so map, what does a map is taking? Map is taking a function as a functional argument. Argument. So functional interface will, what it will do? It takes one object and returns some other object. Now what it is returning?
Salary.
What is the data type of salary?
Double.
So that means after map, I will get a stream object only, correct? See, because I am getting a stream object. But what is the generics inside a stream object? It's a double argument, right? It is not employee. If it is a if it is a filter, I will get a employee only, because I am not converting any object, because I am here true or false only. But here, if you look at map method is taking a function interface which takes one argument and returns some other argument. So after the map method, what do you get? After the map method, you will get stream of double, correct? That means, can I say you converted the stream of employee into a stream of double? Yes. After that, what you are doing?
Printing.
You are printing. Instead of printing, can I call this same print employee method?
Yes.
Okay, if I print now, if I print employee method means what? You need to find, so it is a print employee method is taking one object and does not return anything. It's a consumer. So what is the method that is taking a consumer as an argument? For each, correct? Yeah, now let's write. So now here, let's see here, dot for each takes, I will keep y followed by sits out y dot get, sorry, y only, because see, look at here, y dot get I am not getting. The reason for that is because after map, what does the map has converted? Map method, it is taking a employee object and then it is returning stream of double. So that is the reason I am not getting a get salary. Look at here, just print y, it's a double object. So you are taking one object and printing the same object. Now can you say this is the reason, I mean, this is the scenario when to go for map? Hope you understand the one who asked the question.
Yeah, yes, sir, it's clear.
I mean, there are so many scenarios. In future, whenever we are discussing some other questions, I'll ask you, should I go for should I use a map? Should I use a filter? Should I use some other else? So you will be answering that, sir, map is not the right approach. You need to go for filter. We'll see that. Since it is initial days, it might be little difficult. So let's run this class and see. Are we getting output? See, am I getting all the outputs? See, am I getting all the salaries? Yeah, Karthik and Karan, Karthik and Karan, Karthik and Karan. So these are the different ways to write a stream program. Any questions, concerns? Or you,
No,
I hope
no,
you
sir.
understood, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So understanding stream is little difficult. Yeah, go ahead. What's your question?
Yes, to access stream object, Java team, they create a default method in the collection interface, right?
Yes, yes.
So to access the default method, so the
there are two
interface
ways.
name dot super
dot default method name. That is one way. What is the other way I told? By using a child object also, correct?
Yeah.
So what is the way I am following? I am using a child object way.
Employee list means here. Okay.
Employee list is what? Array list.
Array
list is implementing list interface, correct?
Yes.
And list is extending collection. and your
Collection.
stream method is present in collection. So can I say array list is your child object?
Yes.
Using child object, can I say you call the parent method?
Yeah.
If it is overridden in the array list or in the array list parent class, that method will be called. If not, it will go to the collection class, right? Collection interface default method, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that is a way to create a stream object. Okay, now look at here. Now the question is, sir, we have written now how it is. See, if you look at for loop, it is you know that till the I less till the condition is filled, it will execute. But how this filter will execute, that I told. Employee list or stream is nothing but writing a for loop. Now, first record. If you look at filter, what is the first record? When I equal to 0, what is the first record? Karthik, correct? Is the Karthik name starts with K? Yes. If this filter method is returning true, then only this will execute. Okay. Now, once this is completed, now it will go to the I equal to 1. What is the employee name? Pooja. Does the Pooja name starts with K? No. That means this is false. If it is false, the second method will not be executed. Now, now the question, sir, I have written a lambda expression. Does your lambda expression will be called without calling? I repeat, whenever you are writing a lambda expression, just like that, will it be executed? Or do you need to call using that lambda expression name? See, this is a predicate, predicate P is a lambda expression name. When this lambda expression will be called P dot abstract, I should call the abstract method name, correct?
Yeah.
But am I doing anything anyway here? But how it is getting called? That logic is present in the filter method. If you now go to filter, filter is a method, right? Now, if you look at the filter method implementation, see it is taking a predicate. Now, inside this, look at here. See, can I say, are they calling this test method? What is the test? Where the test method is present? In the predicate, the abstract method. See, they are calling the test method. If it is true, then what are they doing? Downstream. Downstream is nothing but next operation. That is nothing but for each. That is a consumer. Consumer will have a accept method. So they are calling that. So calling the abstract method is present in your filter method implementation. Don't worry, it takes some time. It needs a practice, and then I will keep on saying the same things for next couple of days so that it will be habituated for you. Since it is the first day, you may not be getting 100%, but whatever you get it, do practice and then come back with the questions on Monday.
Okay.
So if no question, then that's all for today, guys. And I hope all of you have received this enrollment email, right? Or is there anyone who did not receive?
Yes, Karthik, we have received. Actually, we are trying to make a payment, then it is saying the limit has not reached.
Yes, yes.
I think it
Even
is-
others are
yeah.
also saying the same.
Yeah.
So whoever is facing that problem, can you share your details in the chat only to me? I will forward that detail to Ashok IT. They will get back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoever is facing a payment issue, just share the details only to me in the chat. I will forward the details to Ashok IT admin. They will reach out to you. Okay. So this is the email that you might be getting. Let me share it. Those who did not get it, let me know also as well, your email ID and mobile number. So this is where you need to do the payment, etc. And this email also contains the Java design pattern videos. You can watch this, and if you are interested, you can enroll for these too.
Sir, the Java digit pattern can we enroll later or only where you are going to provide with this course only?
No, not it is
Or
not
for-
half this course, but this is general. They kept. I mean, actually, this fees was 5,000. They started it for 999, maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks for 2 or 3 weeks offer, something like that. Yeah.
Oh, so if after this Java 8 batch completed, if you want to join, they will provide with this amount only or they will increase?
That no one can guarantee. For
Okay,
now,
okay.
they kept that offer. It is not with a Java 8, nothing. It's an independent course. Even if you don't want to join for Java 8, you want to join for device and patterns, yes, you can. But if we are sending multiple emails, some people are getting overhead with the emails. So that's the reason we kept sent with one email. When I say we, in the sense Ashok IT admin, not me.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, that is the reason they are written interested students. Okay.
So
Yeah.
are you following any GitHub?
No, not GitHub. I'll be sharing the code in the chat, or I'll attach the code to the Ashok IT admin. With GitHub, I had some problems earlier. So that's the reason. Like if we keep it open, then some people are modifying the code and they're making what you call misuse of it. So to avoid that, we will share the code in the WhatsApp group or in the Ashok IT portal. Okay. Yeah. So if whoever is facing the problem, can you share your name and mobile number and email ID in the chat, in the current Zoom chat, only to me, so that I'll forward that details to the Ashok IT admin.
Yeah.
So if no question, that's all for today, guys. Yeah. Thank you all. Thanks for joining. Have a nice day.